Date 2. Should I leave my abusive husband? Something happened last night. Can you tell me if it sounds like a drug overdose? I was in bed sleeping and my dog woke me up. I heard a noise downstairs. It sounded like my husband obnoxiously blowing his nose or grunting. It got louder and it didn't stop. He ran to Walgreens at 8 p.m., left but didn't tell me. I hate it when he does that and I suspect he buys drugs but never have proof when he runs errands like that. Anyway, I heard this loud grunting noise and came downstairs. I found him sitting on a barstool height chair at the kitchen table, but he was bent backwards, arms and head dangling off the chair almost touching the floor. His eyes and mouth were open but I couldn't get him to wake up. I tried to sit him up. He was too heavy so I tried to lower him to the floor but I basically dropped him. He still didn't wake up though his eyes were open and he was foaming out the side of his mouth. He looked blue and gray. I called 911 and they had me start CPR. Medics arrived and took over CPR. They thought he was having a heart attack. Suddenly he became responsive again. There were 6 or 7 people in my kitchen so I couldn't see what they were doing but they hooked him up to a machine and said it wasn't a heart attack right then but they wanted him to go to the hospital. He then started acting drunker than I ever saw him, which was weird. He did not appear wasted earlier but to be honest I was ready for bed and didn't pay much attention to him when he got back from Walgreens. He refused any treatment. They said they couldn't make him go, but one officer said he didn't think he was drunk because you can usually wake someone even if very very drunk. He said most people would want to go to the hospital if they woke up to someone doing CPR on them. His eyes were open the whole time. They were fixed but not dilated. The pupil were very very small. I saw my parents die in front of me and my husband looked dead last night. After everyone left he vomited all night and then again this morning. My husband is a combat veteran. I know he has had a drug problem in the past and he used to drink a lot. I suspect he still uses but hides it from me. Drugs have never been my thing so I don't know what an overdose looks like. I have seen heart attacks and it reminded me of that. He is now trying to say it was a spider bite. He has a big nickel-size mark on his hand near the base of his thumb, but it looks like a burn to me. I don't understand why he won't go to the doctor or hospital if it was a stroke or heart attack. He's been blaming me saying this is all my fault. I know it probably is.